Welcome to another new episode of the Get Organised with DECLUTTRME podcast with myself, Shelina. I hope you're well wherever you are in the world. Today, I want to talk about decluttering with a purpose. It's something that is applicable to a lot of people and will help a lot of people if they don't have a purpose and they don't know why they're decluttering. But first, I want to announce the winner of the competition from last month. The winner of the 1 hour virtual session with myself is TK of Kent, England. That is my home county, so I may be even there, and might be able to even give a one-to-one session with with TK. But congratulations and thank you for your comment. I really appreciate it. Thanks all for entering and listening to the show. I do appreciate it. I always say it, but I really do. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. So let's go on with this week's episode. Decluttering can be a daunting task, but it's so much easier when you have a specific goal in mind. Whether you're downsizing, preparing for a move, or just creating a more functional space in your home or in your workspace, having a purpose will help you stay motivated and focused. So in this episode, I want to discuss the importance of decluttering with a purpose and share some tips for getting started. So whether you're just starting out or you're looking for some new ideas, I hope you'll find this episode helpful. So why is it important to declutter with a purpose? Well, there are a few reasons. First, it can help you to achieve your goals more quickly. When you know what you're working towards, it's easier to stay motivated and on track. So for example, if you're downsizing, you might have a goal of reducing your belongings by 50%. By decluttering with a purpose, you can focus on getting rid of the things that you don't need or use so that you can reach your goal more easily. Second, decluttering with a purpose can help you to save money. So if you're downsizing, for example, you'll need to get rid of a lot of stuff. And by decluttering, you can sell or donate your unwanted items and make some extra money. This money can then be used to fund your move or to buy new furniture and decorations for your new home. Third, decluttering can then help you to reduce stress. So when you have less clutter, your home will be cleaner, less dusty, and more organized. This can lead to a feeling of peace and calmness. Clutter can be a source of stress, and I've seen it so much when I'm with clients. I see their shoulders down, they feel the weight of the clutter on them, they feel sad, they feel miserable. And it just makes their life chaotic and their home as well. And they just feel overwhelmed. So by decluttering with the purpose, you can reduce the amount of clutter in your home and create a more peaceful and relaxing environment. So how do you get started with decluttering with a purpose? Here are a few tips. So start by setting a goal. What do you want to achieve by decluttering? Are you downsizing? Are you preparing for a move? Are you going to be sharing a space with your partner? Are you creating a more functional workspace or a more functional home space? Once you know your goal, you can start to make a plan. Next, start creating a list of items you want to sell as you go through each room. So if there are small items, you can put them into one room. So if you have a guest room or an extra room, you can put these items that you want to get rid of and to sell or donate into those rooms. If you have a lack of space, get one corner of the room, say a living room, and put all those items there. If you want to declutter and sell big furniture items, make a list of the items in a notebook or on a note app on your phone. And once you make that list, or even whilst you're making that list, you can start thinking about how much you want for those items. So if you spent 1,000 dirhams or £1,000 on a sofa, you might want to get, 500 pounds, 500 dirhams, or make it up to 600, 700, and then somebody will negotiate and then you'll get the price that you're actually looking for. Next, start doing a mini declutter. And I know I talk about this all the time, but it is my favorite tip to give. And it is the easiest way to declutter. So spend 15, 20 minutes on a section of a room, a shelf, a cupboard, anywhere, a coffee table, and declutter the items you don't want. Don't try to declutter for hours on end. Take breaks throughout the day to avoid getting overwhelmed. And if you do a mini declutter for a few days, over a few weeks, if you know that you're moving or your partner's moving into your house and you've got a bit of time, If you do the mini declutter every day, you will get to that point easily and without feeling overwhelmed and without feeling stressed. When you are decluttering, ask yourself the following questions. Do I love it? Do I use it regularly? Does it make me happy? Does it have sentimental value? Are there duplicates? And will it fit in my new place? So if you're moving, say from the UAE and you're moving back to the UK, the houses are much smaller there most of the time. So you won't be able to take big pieces of furniture. You won't be able to take decorations, lots of Maasai soldiers that you bought when you were on safari. You won't be able to put them everywhere. So, think about whether it will fit into the new place that you're going to be moving into. Next, donate or sell your unwanted items. This is a great way for you to make extra money and to reduce the clutter at the same time. Use places like eBay, Dubizzle, Craigslist, Facebook Marketplace, even though Facebook is being painful right now, especially when people write, how much, what is the last price, I live in a different place, can you deliver it? No, and no. So write in the body of the description that they have to pick up, that this is subject to reasonable negotiation or non-negotiable, and that they can't ask stupid questions. If they ask stupid questions, just ignore them, just delete them, because it's toxic. I cannot tell you how much I hate these people. Anyway, so try and sell it and not get upset or stressed like I do. Next, check your local area to see who can take away items you want to donate. So if there is a lot, there are companies that can take it in a truck. Some may charge and some may pay you for the items, so see what you can do. And with charities, say in the UK, if you have a lot of things, they sometimes come and pick up as well. I know they're overflowing with stuff, so it might be a bit more difficult, but I remember I called the British Heart Foundation once and they came and picked up a lot of the stuff which we had in the garage. So see what you can do and see what's available out there. There might be small charities in your local area that are taking things for, say, homeless shelters or, for kids and things like that. Next, find a new home for your belongings. So if you're keeping an item, make sure you have a place for it where it will be used and appreciated. So that is all my tips for helping you to declutter with a purpose. Decluttering can be emotional. So be prepared to feel some emotions as you go through your belongings. If you get emotional, take a break and come back to it later. Remember, do not take everything out. Don't do a Marie Kondo. It's a bad idea. So take it section by section, do a mini declutter. If you feel sad, if you feel overwhelmed, take breaks, have a cup of tea, go on TikTok, do whatever you need to get your mindset back into the flow. This decluttering with a purpose can be a great way to achieve your goals, save money, and also reduce stress. So if you're feeling overwhelmed by clutter, I really do encourage you to start decluttering with a purpose today. Thanks for listening to the Get Organised with DECLUTTRME podcast. I hope you found this episode helpful. If you have any questions, please feel free to leave a comment below and be sure to subscribe to the podcast so you don't miss any future episodes. And if you love what you hear, tell your friends, leave a review. It was always helpful for me. Until next time, stay organised and thank you for listening as always. Take care. Bye.